Begin in a mountain pose, standing with your feet under your hips, toes point forward, shoulders wide, crown of the head reaching tall, eyes closed, 2 breaths. I'll demonstrate just to emphasize the toe movement with my fingers, but you need not use your hands. You can leave your hands by your side. Lift all of your toes up, lower the toes down. Toes up, toes down, up, down 2 more times. Up, down, up, and down. Now big toes and all of the other toes in opposition. So big toes up, other toes up. Big toes up, other toes up. Big toes up, other toes up, big toes up, other toes up. One more time, big toes up, other toes up, and relax the toes. Now, all of the toes up and only the pinky toes down. And it's okay if you can't articulate your toes individually, just go with that intention. Then the next toe, the ring finger toe, the middle toe down, index toe down, and the big toe down. Reverse that order. Big toe up, index toe up, middle toe up, ring finger toe up, pinky toe up, relax all the toes. Lift the heels, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. Last one, up and down. At the front of your mat, sun salutation A. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, hinge at the hips, forward and down. Hands on shins, inhale, halfway up. Plant the hands, exhale, step back to a plank. Inhale and plank. Exhale, shoulders forward, lower down, perhaps all the way to the ground. Inhale, back bend of choice. Exhale, hips up and back, downward facing dog. Take a few breaths in downward facing dog. Find stillness. Inhale, bend the knees, look between the hands. Exhale, step or hop forward. Hands on shins, inhale halfway up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale all the way up, arms overhead. Exhale, arms by your side. Step your feet slightly wider than hip width apart. Toes point out to the side. And lower hips to a deep squat. If your flexibility doesn't allow you to come to a deep squat with your heels on the ground, then you can choose to do a more muscular version of this and take breaks if you need to. Otherwise, from your deep squat, we'll repeat the toe lift sequence. So toes up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, and down. Now big toes and all of the other toes in opposition. So big toes up, other toes up, big toes up, other toes up, big toes up, other toes up, big toes up, other toes up. Last time, big toes up, other toes up, and relax the toes. You may find this harder than when we were standing, and that's totally normal. Next, we're going to lift all the toes up, and then one at a time. Pinky toes down, ring finger toes down, middle toe down, index toe down, and big toe down. Reverse that order. Big toes up, index toe up, middle toe up, ring finger toe up, and pinky toe up. Relax the toes. Heels up, heels down. Up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. Hips up, and shake out the legs as needed. Sun salutation B. Step to the front of your mat if you aren't already there. Lower the hips down, bend the knees. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, hinge at the hips, forward and down. Hands on shins, inhale halfway up. Plant the hands, step back, and let that exhale take you down to the ground. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale, hips up and back, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, step it forward between the hands. Inhale, torso rises. Exhale, plant the hands, step back to plank. Inhale and plank. Exhale, shoulders forward, lower down. Inhale, back bend of choice. Exhale, hips up and back. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, step it forward between the hands. Inhale, torso rises. Exhale, step back to plank. Inhale and plank. Exhale, shoulders forward, lower down. Inhale, back bend of choice. Exhale, hips up and back. Moment of stillness. Take a couple breaths in downward facing dog. Bend the knees. Inhale, look between the hands. Exhale, step or hop forward. Hands on shins. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, forward fold. Bend the knees, lower the hips. Lift the arms overhead. Chair. And exhale to standing. Lower the arms. Tree pose. Weight one leg and lift the other leg into one of three positions. Either toes still in contact with the ground for extra support, perhaps the foot on the calf, or even all the way up on the inner thigh. You can use your hands to help the foot up into that position. Pick your level. Arms can either be with hands on hips, in front of the chest, overhead, or I will demonstrate the toe position. The toe movement, you guessed it, it's coming. So you can leave one hand on your bent knee, and the other one can mimic the toe movement if you so choose. Here we go. And mind you, it's okay to fall out of this pose and then enter the pose again. Perhaps there's a wall or a chair nearby that you can use for support. Here we go. Toes up, toes down. Up, down, up, down, up, down, up, and down. Now big toe and other toes in opposition. Big toe up, other toes up. 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 One more time. Big toe up, other toes up, and all the toes down. Now lift all of the toes and we'll go one toe at a time. All the toes up, pinky toe, ring finger toe, middle toe, index toe, and big toe. Reverse the order. Big toe up, index toe, middle toe, ring finger toe, pinky toe, and lower the toes down. 5 heel lifts. Here we go. Heels up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, and lower the leg. Shake out the balanced leg if necessary, and switch to the other side. Root that side down. Pick your level, either toes still touching the ground, foot on the calf, or perhaps foot on the inner thigh. Find your version of tree with hands either on hips in front of the chest, arms overhead, or perhaps one hand on the knee and the other mimicking some toe movements. And here we go. Toes up, toes down, toes up, toes down, toes up, toes down, toes up, toes down. One more, toes up, toes down. Big toe and other toes in opposition. So big toe up, other toes down, and then other toes up, big toe down. Again, big toe up, other toes up. Big toe up, other toes up. Big toe up, other toes up. Big toe up, and other toes up, and all the toes down to the ground. Next, my personal favorite, all of the toes lifted, and then articulate each toe as best to your abilities, as best you can. So pinky toe down, ring finger toe down, middle toe down, index toe down, big toe down. Reverse the order. Big toe up, index toe up, middle toe up, ring finger toe up, pinky toe up, and then release the toes down. 5 heel lifts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Release the bent leg to the ground. Shake out the standing leg as needed. And lie down on the floor. Great job on that balance work. Great job on those toe exercises. You can find yourself on the ground, whatever way makes sense to you. Take a few deep breaths and have a great day.